Hi everybody, I'm Chantal and I'm back with another episode of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, and this is episode number 12. All is one and one is all. Sounds like some sort of mantra. In that last episode, not a huge amount happened. We saw Ed and Al and Winry. They went to some metal town, some automail town, and his watch got stolen by some pickpocket who turns out to be like some tomboy, and we got to see a baby being born, which coming off of episode 10 was a little bit refreshing, but I'm ready to get back into it and pick up where we left off. So yeah, this is episode number 12. Who are you? Is that his father? Kind of looks like him.
Brother.
What did he do that was so bad that they hate him? Is it because he left? Is his father a bad guy?
Hello, Sig. Long time no see.
Oh, is that the teacher?
Good to see you.
No one's patted my head like this since back before I lost my
Why is he blushing if he's an automail?
The Elric shrimps have come for a visit. Do you think you can see them?
Hello, my stupid pupil. I hear you've become one of the military's dogs.
Oh, that's that teacher. Scary.
You've got lots of energy for someone who's not feeling well.
Not feeling well? What are you talking about? I'm perfectly...
What? God, if that is her not feeling well, can't imagine what she's like when she's at full strength.
There was that one alchemist. I thought that one man from Central knew a good amount about the stone.
So who was this guy?
And she's got that same symbol on her chest that Al's got on his, what's that, shoulder?
It's all because of that bastard that our mother's dead. And if it wasn't for him...
He looks just so cold. Oh God.
Did our dad say anything about the Philosopher's Stone?
Something about a lifelong dream coming true. He seemed very happy when he said it.
Lifelong dream.
Now we're going to eat.
You should tell her about Rush Valley, about the baby being delivered.
Oh, yeah. We helped deliver a baby. The mother was so brave. Everyone's blessed when a baby's born, huh?
Yes, that's right. That same miracle brings us all into this world. Always take pride in the lives that were given you.
I just feel like there's a few things like that aren't being said.
Hey, Ed. Teacher hasn't changed, has she?
She a wood out.
Lady, who are you?
Just the housewife who was passing by.
What is wrong with her?
Pretty please, old lady. I'm a little hard of hearing, you
Old
see, so I didn't
lady.
quite catch that. Maybe you'd like to repeat yourselves. You two are on your own. This is your introductory training. If you do well, you'll move on to the main training phase. During this first stage, the use of alchemy is totally forbidden. One is all, and all is one. You have 1 month to figure out what that means. You'd better
One
find
is
the answer
all
in the
and
allotted
only
time.
one.
If not, you're headed back to
It means that it's all the same. It's all the same thing.
Bye.
Solved it.
So hungry.
It's kind of nice to see Al,
I wonder if
like
you're
the
doing
real
all right
Al,
there.
not the robot.
You know what they say, no better teacher than experience.
It's not their education I'm worried about. Their lives could be in danger out there.
They're not doing anything that I haven't. My training began with a whole month in the Briggs Mountains in winter.
You know you shouldn't compare yourself to normal people.
The island has
To
plenty of
normal
things to eat.
people.
They're not going to die.
Oh god, is she not normal? What is she? Oh, well, when you got eyes like that, how are you gonna kill it? Stop it. The rabbit's playing you. Just kill it.
Wait, you take care of it, brother.
Catching them is more my area.
Just close your eyes and do
Make me
it.
do the dirty work.
Oh god.
Oh, hey! What are you trying to do to me?
So gross! I'm still alive. I'm alive because I ate the ants.
It's all a circle.
I'm alive because I consumed life. I'm still alive. But by putting all those ones together, you get one great all, just like teacher said. The flow of this universe follows laws of such magnitude that you and I can't even imagine them.
Today
You
is the
got it.
day.
All is the world.
And one is me.
Very well. This is also the circulation of power. It's best if you experience it for yourself. Enough of that. Keep reviewing the morning's lessons until lunch is ready.
You can do it without drawing the structural matrix?
Oh.
If you
She
think
taught
about it
him
a
that.
certain way, I myself am the Matrix.
How do you do it? Tell us, teacher.
Perhaps it's something you learn when you see the truth.
Teacher has seen the truth too.
So what did she do? She did transmutation. Human transmutation. She had to pay the price. What price did she pay? Oh hell.
For a while, it seemed we were barren. We wanted a child, but couldn't conceive. When we were finally able to conceive, I ended up falling gravely ill. As a result, I lost parts of my inner organs. What an idiot I was.
Right, brother?
Yeah, it's nothing.
You darling little idiots.
They're never gonna get their body back.
Okay to hurt. Forgive us.
We're so sorry, teacher.
Please forgive us.
We're so sorry.
Please forgive
We're
us.
so sorry. So the basis of alchemy, deconstruction and then reconstruction, is just like the food chain then, isn't it?
Like when you eat a rabbit and your body breaks down its flesh, then it's restructured as part of yourself. And even before that, the rabbit restructured the grass it ate into part of its own body. Alchemy is part of that flow, and the flow is life itself.
That's pretty cool. So, alchemy is it's kind of cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So we finally got to have a good look at Al's father, or Ed and Al's father, and I'm not sure if I've seen him before, maybe in the earlier seasons, but this is the first time that I feel like I've taken a good look at his face and seen him on screen for any extended period of time, although it still wasn't that long and he didn't say anything. But from the way he looks, oh, by the way, what's his name, actually? I don't I don't know if they've said his name, or if they did, I didn't catch it. You know, this is just my first thoughts. I'll obviously see this episode again, or by the time you guys have seen this, I would have seen this episode at least a few times. But just from initial viewing, I can't remember if they had actually said his name or not. But first impressions or immediate impressions after seeing him in this episode is that he comes across very cold. He's got a bit of a presence about him, and from what teacher was saying about, you know, he said that he's accomplished or almost accomplished his life's dream. Do you know, this is why I should write stuff down, because I've already forgotten like the whole dialogue that they've said, but like the context of it was that he's either accomplished or he's almost accomplished. He's close to accomplishing a life's dream or something like that. And I don't know, I just feel like that sounds similar to this whole grand plan that the Deadly Sins are doing, and I am just wondering if he is somehow involved in it, and maybe this man isn't a good guy, quote unquote, and maybe he is part of this plan to use Al, and maybe it was his idea in the first place to use his son as a sacrifice of some sort, and just wondering why he left. And I just feel like even when he was around, he comes across as the relationship wasn't that great, and he probably was somebody, or actually I think it was mentioned back in maybe episode 4 when Elle was talking with that little girl Nina, and you know, like this is a man that was always in his study, locked up, working. So I feel like there wasn't necessarily that sort of connection, that sort of relationship. It wasn't that loving, and if it was, he just literally just walked out the door. He couldn't say bye, you know, guys, I love you, I'll see you soon. It wasn't any of that. It was just, oh God, they turned up, see ya. And even if they hadn't come, he would have just disappeared in the middle of the night, just crept out. So my feelings towards him right now is that it's not very positive, but maybe that's just how they want me to feel and how it comes across. And it could have been that this man was working his ass off to try and prevent something, or maybe he had like grand ideas, or I don't know. But for now, I just feel like he didn't live to protect his family. I feel like maybe he was a danger to his family. I still also believe that their mother, Ed and Al's mother's death, wasn't just an accident. I feel like it's suspicious, the circumstances around her death. I don't know the circumstances. From what I could see, she just dropped. But I just feel like it's suspicious. And I feel like there is some foul play going on. That's just my thoughts. It could very well be that there is nothing suspicious about it at all, and this woman very well did just drop dead from illness, and that could just be the case. But I don't know. I feel like there's more going on than it's not just as it seems. Things aren't just as simple as they seem. And I also feel like this, I'm just also wondering about the truth and this toll they have to pay, and I don't know, it doesn't seem very fair. The teacher Izumi, she lost some organs because she was attempting transmutation, but Ed and Al, two of them, was attempting transmutation on their mother, and Al lost his whole body, and Ed lost an arm, or well, he lost a leg, then he lost the arm because he tried, like he did it again, like he gave up the arm to bond his brother's soul to the suit of armor. But I just feel She just lost a few organs, and I get, you know, she's gonna be ill, you know, probably forever now, but like, is the toll even? Like, is losing a few organs, how does that compare to losing an entire body? And if Al, I get their names mixed up. If Ed hadn't have given up his arm to get his brother's soul into the suit of armor, then like he would have been lost forever. I just thought of something. In the episode where they went to that facility where they was doing the human sacrifices to create the Philosopher's Stone, and they had all those criminals in the robot bodies, and okay, I don't know how this works, but if all of these criminals were the human sacrifices and they were giving up their souls to be put into the Philosopher's Stone, then, or is it that their life? Is it their soul or their life? It's the same thing, isn't it? That was put into the Philosopher's Stone, and yet they could still have something. Like, who gave up what to put this soul into the armors? Because if Ed had to give his arm to bond his brother's soul to the suit of armor, then the person who is bonding all of these souls to the other suit of armor, what are they giving up? Are they giving up that person's life to do that? That was completely random. But yeah, anyway guys, that was episode 12. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.